Greetings. I'm going to be talking about recapitulation today. Recapitulation is an important step during the cleaning and shaping of the root canal, especially with hand instrumentation. At the end of the session, I expect that you will be able to know what is recapitulation, understand its importance, decide when recapitulation is necessary, and apply this knowledge clinically while performing endodontic treatment. Coming to recapitulation, just imagine when you're cleaning and shaping your canal, suddenly you find that your instrument does not go till the working length. It is stuck 2 millimeters short of the apex. And no matter how hard you try, the instrument is not able to reach the working length. The commonest cause of such a loss in working length is packing of debris at the apical portion of the root canal. Why does this happen? The reason is when we are cleaning and shaping the root canal, we are attempting to remove not just the debris from the root canal, we are also cleaning a portion of the root canal wall. So these are debris generated during the instrumentation. The file is not able to remove all the debris. We need to intermittently remove these debris with the help of additional instrumentation and irrigation. If we don't do that, these debris within the canal may get pushed to the apex, resulting in a block of the canal. Because of this, there is loss of working length and we are not able to reach the exact working length. If the debris are pushed beyond the apex, they are treated as a foreign body by the body, resulting in inflammation and pain. Therefore, we need to maintain the patency of the canal by regularly removing the debris from the canal when we are successively using instruments to clean it. This is what recapitulation is about. So what do we do in recapitulation? We repeatedly introduce the instrument which were previously used through the cleaning and shaping process. So if I'm using a 25 size file, I go back to a smaller instrument such as a 10 or 15 size file. This will create a well designed, smooth, unclogged and evenly tapered root canal preparation. And why do we do this? To maintain apical patency. This refers to the smaller instrument being introduced into the canal so that there is no blockage because of deposition of dentin debris during instrumentation. We achieve a biologic cleansing of the apical most region of the canal. And this is done with the help of not only the smaller instrument but also by the flow of the irrigants into the canal. According to Buchanan, a small flexible K file can be introduced into the canal and can go up to the apical constriction or 0.5 to 1 mm beyond it to create an apic patency. Why do I do it? This helps in maintaining the glide path. A glide path means a smooth preparation from the coronal to the apical region. And this is reproducible by successive files used in the canal. So when I do patency filing, all these debris are removed. Apart from that, I know when my instrument comes out curved that there is an apical curve. The other advantages of patency filing are helping in length determination, helping the irrigation of the root canal. Once the debris are removed from the canal and loosened, the irrigant is able to penetrate deeper into the canal. As already stated, it minimizes apical blockage and loss of working length, and it reduces the chances of accidental errors. What happens is, when these debris are blocking the canal, we try to force the instrument. And when we try to force the instrument because of the presence of cutting blades, the instrument may take its own direction, resulting in mishaps like canal transportation, ledging, perforation, and zipping. Apart from this, when there are calcifications or denticles present, I am able to detect their presence and sometimes able to remove with the help of patency filing. Since the debris which have been generated during instrumentation are loosened with the help of the file and removed with the help of the root canal irrigant, the debris will not get pushed beyond apex. Hence, there will be less postoperative pain. This also helps in the mechanical disruption of biofilms and relieves apical pressure. Hence, I get a very good obturation extending till the apical foramen, facilitating the three-dimensional seal. So, how do I go about recapitulation? When I clean and shape the canal, I have to use successively larger files, no skipping of sizes. Once I use a larger file, I go back to a smaller file which prepared the apical portion of the canal to maintain the canal patency. These debris are removed with the smaller instruments and then I use copious irrigation, preferably with sodium hypochlorite. I hope you will be able to appreciate the importance of recapitulation after this session. Thank you.